and is attracted to Gretel. I'm Mercedes. Mare. So you like me?
Officer friend. Do you think I should try to go see her? In your mind, I'm that young.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super uber mega excited to be sharing this amazing TV series that you guys have to go ahead, go watch and support. Basically, it's called Raising Voices, and in Spanish it's called Ni Una Más. And yes, it's a Spanish series that has a very amazing plot, and yes, there are a lesbian situation that actually goes on. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And also, if you have watched the show, please let me know your thoughts on it. So basically, it's available to watch on Netflix. And yes, there are 8 episodes available. I highly 100% recommend you also go ahead and go watch it. So let's get right into further details and actually speak about the relationship that happened between Greta and Mercedes. So the series follows Alma, a conflicted teenager who is basically a bad student and also has low self-esteem, and also has a very difficult relationship with her parents, whom are trying their best they can in order to make sure that their daughter is good. Alma goes through a lot in her senior year of high school when it comes to just everything. I would highly recommend you also watch the series so you guys can see what she actually goes through. Like, she really goes through it. Is and there came a point and during the series that I also got very emotional because I was like, whoa, she's really going through it. But my main focus is not to speak about Alma, but to speak about Elma and Greta. So who is Greta? Greta is Alma's best friend. Together they attend a party that end up changing the whole course of the series. And also at the same time, Greta is actually a lesbian. And then also we have Mercedes. Mercedes is a police officer that is 20 years older than Greta. She and Greta starts to get super close and starts to spend more time together. And also Greta finds out that Mercedes is basically a cop and goes into panic mode because Greta family are actually doing illegal business in their basement. So when Greta found out that Mercedes was a police, she started to end into panic mode because she thought that Mercedes was investigating her brother. And as the series develop, you can actually see that Greta and Mercedes start to spend more time together. Every weekend, Mercedes would ask Greta to come through for her so they can spend time together and just, communicate and kick things off. But at the same time, of course, Greta was also keeping a secret from Mercedes when it comes to her age. And Greta just started to fall really hardly for Mercedes. And Mercedes also started to get really connected to, Greta in this case, but she didn't know that Greta was this young, and that is a problem, especially, because she's a police officer. And not only that, she can be doing nothing like that. It's not good, it's not a good, like a good view. And after that, all of that, but Greta was very persistent on Mercedes. She always tried everything, in order to spend time with Mercedes. And Mercedes as well, she always made time for Greta, and they just started to get really close. And then later on, as they spent more time together, Greta actually confessed to Mercedes that she liked her. And Mercedes was like, you like me, I like you, let's see where things can go. But we have to keep in mind that Mercedes doesn't know, Greta's real age. She actually thinks that Greta might be like 20, maybe 21, but she didn't know she was still a teenager in this case. So they start to get close, spend more time together. Then later on, Greta actually finds out that Mercedes was a cop. And then, she basically approached her telling, hey, I found out you are a cop. Are you investigating me? Are you gonna arrest my brother? And basically Mercedes just told her, no, I do work in the police department, but I don't work in that division that will, arrest your brother. I work in another division, so you don't have to worry about me coming for you. So during that moment, they basically start to kiss and, starting to make things spicy between them. And that's when Mercedes actually stopped Greta and told her, hey, I'm not ready to go to the next step because, I actually, had cancer, and I had one of my parts removed, and I don't feel very comfortable. And of course, at that very moment, that's when, Mercedes actually realized that Greta wasn't really the age, she was, because of a conversation that they were also having in that moment. And that's the moment where Mercedes basically cut Greta off. She told her, hey, me and you, we're not going to keep seeing each other. This is wrong. Like, this ain't happening, you are not above, legal age, and I'm not gonna be the one to get ourselves in trouble for this, so we need to cut this off. And of course, Greta didn't take that lightly because she wanted to keep seeing Mercedes. So as time progressed, a lot happened while they were separated. Then Greta decided to reach out to Mercedes again and basically told her, hey, I get it, I know that, me and you cannot be, and I understand the circumstances, but I would still like to hang out with you and spend time with you, and for us just to keep being friends, if that is okay with you. And Mercedes basically told her no, 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 that can happen. Like, it's good that you continue your path, I continue my path. I have 20 years on you, and it's not a good fit. And of course, Greta once again didn't take it that lightly, but she understood, Mercedes' position. So after that, Mercedes was investigating the case that was basically connected to Alma, what Alma was going through. Alma, once again, is Greta's best friend. And at that moment, I feel like we can finally see that in this case, Greta and Mercedes, they had made peace with their situation. I feel like both of them realized that they cannot be together. And in the ending scene, you can actually see Mercedes, actually giving that very cute side smile to Greta when they finally solved the case when it comes to Alma. So that was something also very positive. Of course, Greta later on, she actually turned 18 3 months later, and she went off to college. Mercedes continued her career in the police department by solving a very, very big case as well that included Greta and Alma. So yes, so basically it's a love story that never happened, and because of age difference, which I pretty understand, like I get it. I feel like Mercedes did the correct thing by pushing Greta away, like this is not the thing. Because later on, when Greta actually found out that Mercedes was a police officer, she was starting to feel like, Mercedes had everything set up for them to meet. And but Mercedes basically told her, no, like when I met you at the grocery store, it wasn't a setup. When I saw you, I felt connected to you in a way, and I just really wanted to approach you and see you again. But I didn't know you're this young, so it's better for us just to go separate ways. And that was a very mature thing to do. Of course, once again, for Greta, it wasn't lightly because, it's her first attraction towards a woman, and a woman is way older than her. So I get it, I definitely get it. But I hopefully this series will have a season 2, and Greta will find love. And hopefully we can also see more of Mercedes, because Mercedes only comes in the picture when it comes to Greta in the final situation where she was actually solving the case. But I would highly recommend you also go ahead, go watch the series. I promise 100% it won't disappoint, even though the lesbian couple don't end up together, which is pretty understandable. Once again, it was the right thing for them not to end up together. The show is called Rising's Voices, and in Spanish it's actually called Ni Una Más. Once again, it's available to watch on Netflix. It has 8 episodes available, and I would highly, trillion% recommend you also go ahead, go watch it. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you like to make a small donation. It will help us out a lot. And once again, thank you so much for all the love and all the support. I really hope I see you guys again at the next video. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and goodbye.